Hey, to anybody that pops in. Just trying to see if I can get my laptop set up so I can see YouTube. Because I can't see YouTube right now. Let me see. Hmm. Okay, I see that I'm live on YouTube, but where do I go so that I can access? You know what I'm saying? So I can access the live without trying to edit the live. Where we at? Yes, here we go. Here we go, y'all. Here we go. Yay. Connect your encoder to go live. Bro, what? Okay, here we go. Because I'm like, wait a minute. Oh, wait a dang on minute. All right, so over here to get situated. Oh, no. That's so crazy. Because you can see the YouTube video, the camera's moving around. It looks so crazy. But yeah, let's see. So I can see what's going on. All right. So love, light, and peace. I am Goddess Robin of Shine Your Light 777. I am back again to show my candles. Is that good? I take my glasses off, right? All right. Let's see if Hi, Gabby. I need my glasses on. Hi, La Fala Pro Doge. Thank you all for joining. Thank you, Gabby. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. All right, let me see. All right, hi, Lucas. Thank you so much for joining. I'm gonna get into sharing my candles in a minute. All right, so that's that. All right, I think that's everything. Says my connection is good. All right, so we're all set over on YouTube. We are we are streaming through Whatnot. Whatnot is the location where my candles can be purchased directly. If it is that anything, hi Lucas, any event that anything is of interest to you. All right, let me see. Something's going on with the screen. I don't know what's going on. All right, hope you get a good sleep tonight because I did. I know it's because I slept until 2 p.m. almost 3. Oh, thank you. I hope you get a good sleep too. Um, yeah, I've been feeling like my sleep schedule has been a little thrown off, especially with the full moon, and then it's getting cold and the weather changing. Um, so yeah, I definitely understand. All right, so I'm gonna pin the candle over here, and I'm just gonna get right into it. All right, so I'm gonna start with the abundance candles. I have 2 candles from this particular line. I'm gonna take my glasses off. Okay, I'm not sure what's going on over here. What's happening? What's happening? All right, I'm not sure what's going on. Why is it doing that? See, it's more of a distraction to. Why are you? Okay, now it's back to normal. Okay, so I am going to show the first candle, which is from the Abundance line. And if this is your first time here, each candle has a protective plastic film on it because these lids, they kind of scratch easy. So this is what it looks like. It's a black matte finish to the lid. But I just want to ensure that once you get it, it's in pristine condition. So I'll leave the plastic on for you to take off. So of my candle line, there are 4 different categories. The candle line is called the Temple's Flame, and there are 4 different categories. There is abundance, um, there is protection and grounding, there's spiritual connection, and there is also love. Those are the 4 categories. Oh no, this is my laptop is low. That's crazy because it's been plugged up that whole time. Hold on, y'all. I'll be right back. I'm here. If anybody comes in, I'm coming. Just want to make sure that the laptop doesn't die so I can engage with YouTube, because without the laptop, I can't see what's going on YouTube, and I can't engage with them, which is not nice because I get a lot of activity over there. How you doing, Debshi? All right, so I think I'm going to put my glasses on. I know I keep taking them off because I'm concerned about the glare in the video, but at this point, I value seeing first. What time was I never slept? I slept until 6 p.m. Someone woke me up and told me it was, I believe, 6:30, 6:40. I'm not sure. It was maybe 6 o'clock. I just can't remember. I understand, Gabby. I understand. All right, so thank you for hanging out with me, Gabby. I appreciate you. So these are the 2 from the abundance line. So like I said, there's 4 different categories. There's 4 different energy signatures. And the first one I'm going to go over today is abundance. Abundance comes in 2 different scents. This one is bergamot tobacco, and this one is white sage and citrus. White sage and citrus is actually from my original, or my candle line before the updates. And this was when I was adding actual crystal pieces. This is white sage and citrus with citrine. Citrine is a crystal that's great in resonating with your solar plexus chakra, and it cleanses and energizes the space and attracts professional success and wealth. So that was this candle. So, what is your favorite memory? Max Galt. So Max Galt over on YouTube is asking, what is my favorite memory? I would have to say I don't have one favorite memory. I feel like my favorite memories are an accumulation of the birth of my children. The first time, like holding them after pushing them out, and like holding them and nursing them for the first time. I feel like that's my favorite memory. However, thank you for asking. All right, so with the new candle line, I elevated them or updated them, however you want to say it, to, instead of using crystal pieces, I utilize crystal essence along with plant allies, plant medicine. So this one is with carnelian carnelian crystal essence, as well as bay leaf is the plant ally. And then I utilized. Oh, okay. Wait a minute. It must actually be the plug. It must actually be a plug. Man, because the laptop literally died. So that means that it is, in fact, let's do a flash cell over here. If you are on YouTube and you are still watching, the laptop did die because it was plugged into an outlet on the, the strip, where apparently was not getting any juice. So However, the light is on and now the laptop's not coming on. All right. However, if you all are over on YouTube and you are interested in the candle that I just showed, I do have it on a flash sale over here on Whatnot. The screen shows the QR code to come on over here to Whatnot. If you're not able to scan the QR code, it should have my name over here, which is Virgo Goddess 777. Okay, Gabby is asking, I'm logged back in, and Gabby is asking, what was my worst injury? Not to judge, just curious. For me, it was probably me hurting my wrist during gym class. I was playing soccer and I slipped on the ball, fell back, and landed on my wrist. I landed on my wrist funny, it hurt really bad, but I'm okay now. That was all in the past. Well, I'm happy to hear that you're okay. And my worst injury, I would say when I fractured my elbow when I was roller skating. I had went roller skating, me and my children. It was like a family activity. We went roller skating and somebody fell on the skating rink in front of me, and I was going at a speed where I wasn't able to I couldn't avoid it. So I ended up like tripping over them and I landed on my elbow, and I ended up fracturing my elbow, and I had to wear my arm in a sling. And that was the first time. So the doctor said that a fracture is actually like you broke your elbow. Like the fracture is like a split in the bone. And because it was on the elbow and it's a nerve, and you always, you always bend in your arm and you don't even realize how often you bend your arm. So that was like the worst injury that I can remember. But yeah, thank you for the conversation. Okay, so we have bergamot tobacco and we have white sage and citrus, with the crystal essence being carnelian, the herb or the plant ally being bay leaf, and I utilize the green glitter to dress the candle because green is connected to. Said, oh my, that's gotta hurt. I'm so sorry. Hope you're feeling better. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. However, just like you, it was in the past. So as you can see, like it's much better now, but it was in the past. But thank you so much. Um, so I utilized the green glitter to dress the candle because green is connected to the heart chakra, and in order for us to really call in abundance or to manifest, period, we have to make sure that the energy in our heart chakra is clear so that there isn't any energy that is working against us or stopping or blocking the energy from coming in. All right, so the next candle, I'll pin it over here on Whatnot. The next candle is the Love line. The Love candle is infused with rhodonite crystal essence and rose petals and rose buds. This candle supports heart healing, self-love, compassion, and emotional balance. It's ideal for love rituals, devotion, and gentle self-care. So this one comes in 2 scents. It comes in sweet honey liqueur, and it comes in sandalwood vanilla. Sandalwood vanilla is my personal favorite scent. And this is what the inside of the candle looks like with the rosebuds and the rhodonite crystal essence. And then this one is sweet honey liqueur. This is a new addition to the line. Um, and it smells heavenly. Like it has such a soft, gentle, sweet, enveloping scent. Um, and then the next ones are from the spiritual connection line. They are infused with Mangano calcite, crystal essence, and mugwort. This candle enhances intuition, spiritual clarity, and connection to higher guidance. Perfect for meditation.
Can you guys use this since we don't have the apple cider?
You can. Just make sure you nourish it with moisture. Excuse me, y'all. Candle enhances intuition, spiritual clarity, and connection to higher guidance. Perfect for meditation, prayer, journaling, and dream work. Oh, thank you for the cookie, Gabby. I could actually utilize something sweet. All right, so this is Egyptian amber. It smells so good. It smells so good. And that is the mugwort, the mangano calcite, and this glitter is blue and white. Blue and white. I kind of want to see if I can clear the camera. Like maybe the camera is not as clear. There we go. All right, and then the other scent is sage and citrus. If you like anything lemon, if you like to smell lemon, this is a really good one. The sage is not overpowering. It is very soft and subtle. It's really, really, really great smell. Alright, so that's that one. And then we have the last of the 4, which is protection and grounding. And with the protection and grounding, I have 3 different scents. 3 different scents. Okay? So the first one is yes, Gabby, I know what Harry Potter is. Yep, I do. So this one is Palo Santo Patchouli. This is one of the most popular scents that I have. This is actually my daughter's personal favorite. This particular line has hessonite garnet, crystal essence. It has hessonite garnet, crystal essence. There we go. And it also has a special herbal protection blend from Portugal that when I went to Portugal on my spiritual sabbatical, I retrieved this from there. It is native to the land there, and I'm very, very excited for these candles. Like, I'm very excited for all of them, but this one in particular because this will be a limited edition with these herbs because once they run out until such time I make it back to Portugal. See how beautiful that is? And I utilize the gold the gold glitter to dress the candle. So this is the frankincense and myrrh protection and grounding candle with the garnet, hessonite garnet, and the protection cleansing herbal blend from Portugal. And this is Mary Jane and Birch. This is Mary Jane and Birch. All of my scents have a earthy aspect or scent to it. And with the spiritual connection, I think I said this already. Protection. Infused with hessonite garnet, crystal essence, and a herbal blend from Portugal. This candle supports protection, stability, and energetic clearing, ideal for grounding, ritual, space cleansing, and boundary settings. And if it is that you are interested to know more, you can go to my website. The link is in my bio. What's that? The link is in my bio. My website is shineyourlight777.life. 777.life. All right. And if you're on YouTube and you are interested in any of the candles, you can purchase them live. Come on over here to Whatnot. I have them available in the shop, and they are also pinned one at a time on the page. So just let me know. So yes, that is the candles, all the different scents that are available. I still do have some candles from the first line, like I showed you, the white sage and citrus. This is my Palo Santo Patchouli. This is with Golden Tiger's Eye, which also works with the solar plexus. It clears space of unwanted energy, courage in times of change, stone of protection, good luck, and prosperity. So this is what this one looks like. It smells amazing. This one is a lemongrass, just all lemongrass with carnelian. It has the crystal carnelian and carnelian essence. It promotes hope and optimism, releases regret and resentment, stabilizing stone, stimulates creativity, promotes positive life choices. So again, if you like lemon, you will love this candle. All right, and then I have lavender chamomile with rose quartz. It is for your heart chakra, or I'll say it connects with your heart chakra. It reduces stress and anxiety, promotes calmness, attracts and promotes love. So that's, wait a minute, that's this. I gotta be careful how I lean it because, like I said, these have crystal pieces in them, and I don't want them to fall on the floor. And I just have two more from this line. All right, this one is lavender sandalwood with rainbow moonstone. This crystal connects with your crown chakra. It clears and promotes aura, inner peace, and balance. All right, you can see the moonstone piece. See they're falling out. I gotta be careful. Some of them are loose and some of them are stationary. Oops. Come on, now you psych me out. Some are stationary in the candle. But they're all able to be removed. So like if you do crystal gritting, you can use them for crystal gritting. All right, what are you saying, Gabby? You said the cool thing is I'm a Gryffindor, if that's how you spell it. I took the Hogwarts quiz. My wand is made of an alder wood, and apparently my spirit animal is a stag. If you know what a stag is, a deer. Yes, I do. If you don't know, a stag is a deer. I don't know how to describe, but all I know is a type of deer. Yeah, a stag is a male deer. It's a male deer instead of a female deer. Oh, that's really cool. That means you're magical. That means you are magical, Gabby. Gabby, how old are you? Okay, there we go. All right, yeah, that should be better now. Wait, oh, I don't know why, but on the screen the live is lagging behind and then it pauses and I don't know. Whatever it does. See, like right now it's not playing. It's frozen. No. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. You're pleasant. And I appreciate you hanging out with me, Gabby. All right. I don't know why it's not playing on. Okay, there we go. Okay. So did I show all the candles? Yeah, so those are all of the candles. And then I have crystal bracelets. I have some crystal bracelets available. Let me bring it just a little bit closer. I have sodalite. I have yellow calcite. I have ruby zozite. I have yellow tiger's eye, also known as golden tiger's eye. This is the same crystal that's inside of the candle that I showed you earlier. This is serpentine. This is unakite. You love the blue one? Thank you. Yeah, that sodalite is so pretty and it's really popular. It is the last one that I have from my sodalite collection. This is Dalmatian Jasper. This is African Bloodstone. This is mookaite. Oh, you love all of them, Abby. Show that one. Right. This is rhodochrosite. This is rhodonite. This is actually the crystal essence that's in the um, love candles. This is zebra jasper. And the zebra jasper, it looks like it's chocolate and pink. I don't know if you can see. Can you see that like pink tone? It's like cream, pink, and chocolate. This is mahogany jasper. This is another one that it's the only one I have. It is called azurite. It is a combination of lapis lazuli and with pyrite flecks and malachite. I have red tiger's eye. I have Caribbean calcite. What do you say? So iconic. The pink my mom would love, including the second one. Yeah, those two are really pretty. They're like really, really dainty, really feminine. And this one is green and yellow jade. Green and yellow jade. And then I have these in bigger beads. This is unakite in a larger bead. This is dragon's blood. Dragon's blood in a bigger bead. This one is crazy lace agate. It's actually, I believe, Mexican crazy lace agate because it has the red in it. I don't know if you can see if the camera will focus, but it has red in it. And that's generally Mexican crazy lace agate. And then this one is yellow jade. So those are all the bracelets. So my favorites would be labradorite. I have a labradorite bracelet in my own collection. Um, I don't have any more available for sale, which is why I haven't shown it. However, labradorite is my favorite. And then I also made some custom bracelets. And they're not tied yet because I have to wait until someone wants to purchase them to make sure that they're tied to fit the wrist size. But these are Feng Shui, Feng Shui Pichu bracelets. This gold and these gold pieces are Chinese dragons called Pichu. And the crystal is black obsidian. Oh, no, no, you're fine. You're fine. So yeah, the beads are black obsidian and the gold is Pichu. And you wear the bracelet and Pichu faces outward because in the Chinese tradition, the energy of Pichu travels outward to go and um, retrieve your. Oh, thank you. I think it's really pretty too, right? Like the gold. I love gold, so to see these pieces like this is really, really pretty. And they're bulky enough to where they can be for boys or men as well, not just women. That's why I did the beads so big and the pichu so big, so it would be compatible with, the arm of a man too. However, Pichu goes out and collects your blessings and brings them back to you in the Chinese tradition. So you always wear the dragon facing outward so that the energy and spirit of the dragon can go out and come back. So those are those pieces. And then I have these as well. These are called aura quartz crystals, and they're like faceted, so it really maximizes the beautiful rainbow glow of them. And I only have two of these left. Those were a really popular one when I was really busy. Um, so yeah, those are all the crystal bracelets. all of the candles. Oh, I do have a spiritual hygiene kit. The Giving New Year's, like purple gold. Yes, exactly. Like celebratory, right? Um, and then I have a spiritual hygiene kit also available. It's called a Mixie Cleanse box. It is designed for a sacred reset for your body and energy. This particular and space. Um, the Mixed Cleanse box is curated with spiritual hygiene kit created to support energetic clearing, grounding, and intentional reset. This is not about perfection or performance. It's about making space for release and realignment through simple, meaningful ritual. Each box has included a handcrafted intentional candle for clearing and reset, a spiritual bath soak or cleansing blend to support energetic release and grounding, incense, because smoke clears. Incense or the resin are both smoke clearing tools for the space to purify the space. Um, I also added in a piece of black tourmaline, which supports cleansing the space. And the whole box is ideal for energy clearing in this. And then I made the candle. It's one of the Shine Your Light candles. It doesn't have any crystals in it. However, it is lemon. It's the lemongrass candle, and it smells amazing. You do get your incense stick, as I said. You get a bag of frankincense resin. You get a charcoal disc to burn it on. You get your piece of rough black tourmaline. Let me see. Rough piece black tourmaline, along with a piece of selenite. So that's everything you get in the kit. Um, a spiritual hygiene kit to cleanse your energy. All right, let me see what you're saying. Um, oh, okay. But were you able to hear me all the way through? Was it something happening with my sound? So, oh, and you can see on the screen in YouTube, you can see that I put the Mixie Cleanse box up. I posted it on the bottom. Okay, so you can hear me good. Okay, good. Because I was doing something on my phone to see the description and read some of it, so I wasn't sure if it affected the sound at all when I do that. So that's good to know. And then I'm going to change this over here. Oh, one of the things that I didn't mention too is when you purchase a candle, you receive a piece of crystal as well. Each candle again has its own energy signature. So it comes with a piece of crystal that is in alignment with that energy signature. So with the love candle, you get a piece of rose quartz. It can come in different forms. It can be a small tumble piece. It can be It can be. Oh, they're all over there. Because I have tumble pieces, but I also have little spheres, so it can be that as well. I have this like small palm stone. You hold it in the palm of your hand. Um, and then with the spiritual connection candles, you get a piece of labradorite, and generally those will come in a heart form because I have so many of the hearts come in like heart shapes. So if you can see that. And this is the crystal that I was sharing with you that is my favorite bracelet. So that's labradorite. You're absolutely right, Gabby. Gabby on YouTube is sharing that a fun fact: candles are good for fancy events or activities. You're doing like reading, doing yoga, stretching, and other things. It's just so calming and soothing. Exactly. That is absolutely correct. Candles can be utilized as part of your ritual or your process, your system that you utilize to unwind, to relax, to reconnect to yourself, to ground, to shed and release the energies and stress of the day. So yes, you can utilize it for multiple things. I like to burn a candle when I'm taking a spiritual bath or a bubble bath. When I'm journaling, when I'm listening to music, I'll burn a candle, and sometimes I'll just burn a candle just because the energy is just so it's so homey, right? It's so relaxing. It's so clear and grounding. So I'll just burn one in the house just because. So yeah, and then with the abundance candle, you get um, a piece of tiger's eye. It can be blue tiger's eye, yellow tiger's eye, um, and then I did love, I did spiritual connection, abundance. No, I didn't do spirit. Grounding and protection. Grounding and protection candle comes with a piece of obsidian. I have different kinds of obsidian, so it can be black obsidian, silver sheen obsidian, gold sheen obsidian, rainbow sheen obsidian, or snowflake obsidian. I have so many. It'll just be whatever I feel intuitively guided to choose. Yes, you definitely have to be careful, Gabby. And that reminds me, I also like to show like candle cure tips or guidelines on how to take care of your candles because some people don't know. Every candle comes with a warning label on the bottom, and it also has burning instructions on the bottom as well. Before you burn your candle, you want to make sure that the wick is a quarter, a quarter inch. You want to burn your candle until it has a full melt pool. You want to burn it until the entire layer of wax is liquid, and then you can blow it out. If you blow it out before then, you are apt to have an indent or some a hole, right? Like a sinkhole. That's what a sinkhole in your candle. And you may think that it's because of the chandler, the person who made the candle, but that's not true. It is because the candle did not burn the recommended time in order for it to cool evenly. After you burn the candle for the first, when you do light the candle and you allow the full melt pool, it is important to watch your candle and not allow it to burn over 4 hours, because if you burn it over 4 hours, the sphere would get really hot, meaning the vessel can get really hot. Um, and you just don't want to burn it over 4 hours because strange things can happen after 4 hours. Now if you burn it to like 4.5 hours, okay, fine. However, just be intentional in burning the candle for an extended period of time. And then once you blow it out and the candle cools and it's the next day and you want to burn it again, you want to make sure that you trim your wick again. I have a candle that I burn. However, it's away from me at the moment. But my wicks, I use mushrooming wicks. And what that means is that the wick, the black part, kind of like mushrooms, it kind of like bubbles out. And all you have to do is just trim that off and to like the quarter inch of the wick again, and then light it. If you don't and you just light it with the mushroom on it, it'll be black smoke. And then you'll think that there's something wrong with the candle or something wrong with, the person who made the candle. They didn't make it right. When in actuality, it's just poor candle maintenance because you didn't trim the wick. It's like burning something that's already been burnt. It's going to be smoke to show that it's already been burnt. So you just want to make sure that you trim it and keep it trimmed each time you light your candle. So that is the candle hygiene. Oh, and then when you trim it, you don't want to leave the black wick pieces in the candle. You know, you do want to disperse of them, throw them in the trash so that they're not like unattractive in your candle. Because with my candles, see, now I'm gonna go get the one that's I normally use for the example, so you can see. Um, with my candles, ooh, 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 the that would have been bad. The glitter, it floats on top when you burn the candle, right? So if you have black pieces in there, you know, it's going to take away from the beauty of the candle. Still smells really good. But do you see how the wick, how it mushrooms? I haven't lit it yet, so I haven't cut it because I've been using it as an example to show the proper care. But that's how it'll look. And this particular candle did burn for 4 hours. Um, so you can see that there's an even melt pool. There is no indents anywhere. And then I just trim the wick. And when I light it, there'll be no black smoke. The throw will be amazing. The ambiance will be perfect. The energy will be wonderful because this is the love candle, the sandalwood vanilla. All right, so let me see. That sounds a lovely, lovely, lovely. Gabby over on YouTube says, if I would, I would take a bubble bath with a candle and listen to some soothing, calming bathing music with a face mask and hair up in a towel, drinking nice and warm tea. And that's exactly a practice that someone can do as part of a self care practice, a self care ritual where you take care of yourself and you relax and you immerse yourself in the water and you nurture and nourish yourself with your tea. And, you know, you have your hair up and you're just relaxed and at peace. And cucumbers on your eyes. Yes, yes, definitely love on your body. Treat your body right. It will cope with my sadness or anger or any emotions I'm feeling. That's exactly. Exactly, exactly. That is a great example of a self care ritual and how you can tend to your material, your physical body, and at the same time also be nourishing your spiritual, you know, your spiritual body, your spiritual hygiene. Because whenever you're taking a bath, you're not just cleansing your physical body, you're cleansing your aura as well, your energy body. So the water is removing any of the negative energy and it's important after you take your bath, when you stand up, you let the water out and you rinse off under the shower water, right? You can actually like wash up under the shower water so that it removes any of the residue, any of the film from sitting in the bath water physically, and then energetically, it removes and washes away any of the energetic residue that you may have had. Right. Okay. Well, um, I've been on for almost 45 minutes now, so I just want to say thank you to everybody that popped in. Thank you, Gabby, for hanging out with me. Thank you to everybody who will be checking this out after, checking the live out afterwards. I appreciate you. Again, all the information is in my bio. You can check out my website for the services that I offer. I do host light and sound activation ceremonies. So if it is that you and your friends or your people or your you have a group that you would like to have that kind of ceremony, you can reach out on my website so that we can get you booked. I also do one-on-one ceremonies as well, and I also do house clearings, home clearings as well. Um, so you can check me out over there. There's a link on my website for my book. There's a link to whatnot for my candles in the Mixie Cleanse spiritual hygiene box. There's also free offerings or donation based offerings over on Whatnot, where there are spiritual transmissions over there, sound transmissions. So, yeah, you can go over there for that. And I feel like that's everything. I feel like that's everything. If I forgot anything, it's in the bio. So, you can Great. Oh, thank you. Have a good night too. Yes, the Most High loves you as well, and you're not alone. Oh, thank you, Gabby. You have a great night. All right, you all. So until the next time, love, light, peace, and so much abundance, y'all.